I'm Amy Horne. Uh, we have been living in Old Town Alexandria for, I guess, about 20 years, right? Um, we joined Goodwin House at Home so that we wouldn't have to bother our children who are far away. And well, one's in Brooklyn, and the other one's up in Maine. So it's good to have a support system ready in place. And I must say, you've done a super job to keep in touch with us during this closed in period. I'm lucky to have Paul, who helps with the grocery shopping. And occasionally we go out on our bicycles and walks. And recently we've started to have a couple of friends in at a time. We stay out in the garden and have refreshments seated carefully. And that's good because it's good to keep in touch with friends. So what are you going to say?
Well, I'm Paul Horne. We joined in January of 2017 as a backup, as an insurance policy for keeping us here as long as possible. We do want to stay at home and in Old Town, where Mimi was born, and my family moved here in 1955. So we have a long-time relationship with Old Town. And for us, it's rather special because we spent 40 years, the first 40 years of our adult life in Europe, in Italy, in Belgium, France was our last residence there. And in fact, we continue to spend 4 or 5 months a year in Paris. I have to say, if I have to spend time in confinement, as I say, I'd much rather be here in Old Town than in Paris, which was really locked down and gloomy and cold and wet. And it's not much happier today. So as a retired financial economist, I continue to be very interested in the ups and downs of the markets and the efforts of Congress and the Federal Reserve to preserve those markets. And in fact, this week we have news of a possible vaccine, which is causing the markets, the equity market, to go skyrocketing upward, as you can imagine. So we all have our fingers crossed that
Yes.
vaccine, and then that means we could come visit you in Goodwin House fairly soon, perhaps during the summer. In any case, we're grateful to you and Beth for keeping track of us, measuring our competency, and keeping busy with the Gazette and the Homesteader and the webinars. The webinars are very, very useful. I think of the one about the Secure Act, which was very useful, and how to protect retirement savings. So that was good, and I look forward to more of them. So thank you very much, Goodwin House at Home.